tonight goes in search of his 13th victory of the year. Meanwhile, with Mackenzie Skamsky of Greenville having been recalled just yesterday to the AHL, Greenville is forced to go with Alain Valaket in goal tonight. Valaket just joining the team in recent days after finishing up his college career at a small university in Sudbury, Ontario. Valaket will be making his 9th appearance with a 3.67 goals against average. That wraps up our pregame show. If you're in the downtown Norfolk area, we invite you to join us here. If you can't make it, keep it right here. The play-by-play is next on 1650 WHKT. Back in the Admiral zone between Johnson and Zardik. Meanwhile, Norfolk rushing it up ice with 1-2 shots on goal. A couple of saves made by Valaket. One on Loiseau, one on Cunningham. Now back in front again. They've got a man with a backhander, and it's a goal. A diving Valaket to his right, got his arm on it, but it got past him and into the net for a 1-0 Norfolk lead with not quite 5 minutes gone in this game. .com, or perhaps you're watching us on ECHL TV. Now off the face-off, we're going to get a fight. It'll be Chris Williams, the Anvil defenseman, dropping the gloves, and he and Justin De Silva ready to go at one another at center ice, Pat.
Yeah, well, there they go at each other. Now, you know, back in our day, we would be in there now as linesmen. People want to see a fight like this the odd time, but now they get in there. They must have changed the rule a bit because...
Defensive end. Here's Fleming to the Anvil line. Cuts through two defenders. Right ring with a shot. Low save made by Riopel, and he falls down on his belly to rake it back in and hang on with 46 seconds left in the Greenville power play.
35 seconds remaining on the penalties, or the penalty 4-minute.
Greenville wins the face-off. Left side point attempted by De Silva, blocked by a kneeling Legault. They feed it backdoor across the ice, and Riopel beaten easily on a backdoor shot on a good quick passing pattern by the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. And standing over there at the far side to rattle it in is Josh Nichols, I believe. That should be his second goal, the first pro goal in his last game, and now he has another one here. This is his sixth goal, or sixth game at all since turning pro. Admirals up ahead, down by a goal. Here's Burpass passing left wing back in front. To the man, a quick Braden Christopher redirection, and just like that, the Admirals have tied it on another tally by Braden Christopher, his 12th goal in just 22 games.
Well, that's a team. You know, it's 2-2, 2:05 remaining in the period. 26 to 22 shots on goal.
And the Admirals have scored again as Loiseau steals it behind the net, feeds to Whitney in the slot, and he rifles it home.
Boy, I'll tell you, that's another great shot. And you know, that goaltender's a good goaltender down there, and to beat him, you got to be a good shot.
Bring up the spectrum, because that's a famous old building that is no longer with us.
No. We've
got another building that is about to leave the NHL ranks after tonight. We'll talk about that during the intermission. Admirals grab a puck left side, wrist shot. Loiseau buries that one over Valaket. And the Admirals offense surging late in the period. They lead 4-2.
Goal line.
All right, puck sent down into the corner. The Admirals go put it behind the net for Cunningham. He blasts it around the wall, and that does it. The Admirals heading back home and heading back into the victory column with a 4-2 win tonight over the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, who have now lost 8 in a row. Admirals out to congratulate Nick Riopel, who picks up his 13th victory of the season. The Admirals get Steve Whitney back in the lineup and get right back to winning.
Yeah.
Team congregates at center, offers a stick salute to a small but an enthusiastic Wednesday crowd. Nick Riopel, the last guy there, as he often is. Little clap for the crowd as the Admirals pick up their 30th win of the year, and they win the season series with Greenville, posting a 3-1-1 mark against the Swamp Rabbits over a 5-game stretch.
That's a good thing. You have to on the top end of one of them for sure this year.
Here's the 3 stars. Our 3rd star tonight, Admirals victorious goaltender Nick Riopel, who made 36 saves. Picking up the win,
From your Norfolk Admirals, it's the bird, number 22,
Alex Loiseau is the 2nd star tonight. And tonight's number 1 star back of the lineup and putting up 2 more goals, the Admirals' top offensive player this year, Steve Whitney. 4-2 Admirals with a win. Stay with us. Post-game show on the way on 1650 WHKT.
How did you guys feel going into the 3rd period with a 2-point lead?
We felt pretty good. We were playing well.
How did you feel? We were happy about that. We were thinking it's much better to lead than be behind.
You yourself did a pretty good job tonight. You had 3 points off 2 goals
Yeah.
and an assist. How did it feel to be back on home ice tonight?
We always love playing here.
That'd be a great question. So what do you think the temperature is going to be tomorrow?
Well, we had 2 more runs.
So we now have 4 consecutive wins on home ice. We wrap up the season this weekend against South Carolina.
We're here with Steve Whitney. Steve, did you pay all your bills before the due date?
We just have to play our hardest.
What's the penalty if you don't get your electric bill paid?
If we play hard and play smart, we got a good chance every night.
Steve, are you worried about somebody dinging your car in the Scope parking lot?